Hey, so it's Thursday and today I'm gonna do the Q&A that I promised. I have here written down the questions that you asked and I'll try to answer them. So the first question is your favorite anime at the moment? Well, it's not called anime, it's like Chinese anime. So my favorite anime at the moment is Chinese variation of anime. It's Heaven Official's Blessing, which I'm just in love with it. So I read the book, and yeah, later they announced the anime, and oh god, it looks wonderful. It's really good. If you didn't watch it, it's ongoing, but if you didn't watch it and you're fine that it's ongoing, then you totally should. Like, it's amazing. Okay, so the next one is who do you like more, Aizawa or Hisashi? I have to admit that I can't really say who I like more. I would probably say something like I myself am, as a character, am closer to Aizawa, so I like him because I can kind of relate to him. But I really like people who are like Hisashi. For some reason it just clicks. So it's hard to say. If I would have to choose, I would do this. I would like to be Aizawa and I would like to like Hisashi. The next one is your favorite AU from the ones that you made. I would definitely pick Mafia, and I mean, I didn't like completely make it. It was more inspired by one particular cosplayer, and yeah, probably from completely mine, I would go currently with House Ghost, because I didn't expect it to turn out in such a big drama story, and I love it because I really thought about it in the details and have a lot of emotions connected to that story. So that would be the one that's currently my favorite. Then what inspired you to draw? Usually, like, my first experience that I remember in wanting to draw was because of the anime. I watched Sailor Moon, and I had their character that I really liked, and since at that time we didn't have internet and we also didn't have like proper magazines with artworks and so on, the only thing that I could do is just record the cartoon and stop the frame and redraw the character from the frame onto the paper and then stick that paper in front of my desk. Yeah, so I would go and say that it was anime that inspired me to start drawing. How old was I when I started drawing? Like, if I speak about the Sailor Moon experience, it was probably around 5th grade, and that's 12 years old, I think. if I have to answer that, when I started drawing like more frequently, that was relatively recently, like sorry, like 5 years ago approximately. What do you like more to draw, chibis or normal art? I'll go with normal art because chibis are too cute for me. If you would ask me to choose, for example, an artwork which is like all cutesy and an artwork which is like all dramatic and lots of emotions and pain, I would go for the second one. Okay, the question, what are you plotting? My main goal, I would love to someday make an anime with my characters or pay somebody to do it. Yeah, also I at some point looked how much one episode costs, and I think I'll probably do it myself faster than I get to that sum of money. What got you into My Hero Academia fandom? Race Remix specifically. So the story was like this. Around a year ago, like last year January, we had a con here, and I was just randomly searching for stuff to draw because at that point I had only, I think, Harry Potter stuff and a bit of Black Butler and some stuff from the Chinese animes. So I decided to go and try something mainstream like My Hero Academia. I watched it, I drew one artwork, and that was it. Like, I liked Aizawa a lot, but that was the main thing that I liked, and it was not enough for me to get really into it. And then after a month, I downloaded TikTok and I started scrolling there, and I saw a lot of cosplays where Aizawa was with the blonde-haired guy. He had like hairs down and so on. I was like, who the hell is he? I didn't see him anime. I like that pairing. And then my husband was like, okay, like describe that person for me. And I was like, oh, blonde hair. I think he's like a classmate or someone. And then he was like, oh, that's probably this guy. And I'm like, I don't think so. He looks different. And then I actually googled that character in fan art, and I was like, oh my god. And it kind of started working its way from there, and here we are for today. That was it. I'll insert a packaging speed video after that, where I prepare my Patreon rewards, and also I have sent it out them today because tomorrow, even though tomorrow is the post office day, I will not make it because I have a doctor appointment in the morning. So yeah, thank you for watching and enjoy. Today is Friday and it was already a pretty crazy morning. It started with me going on my Instagram and checking the comments to my last post, and then I noticed that instead of full comics I posted only first page. Yeah, great cliffhanger. Unintentional.